Alright then, let's have a look at our new race cards. Brand new this morning, so I can only show you, well, as of today, to this morning's race cards. So we'll check how they do later. So we've got the 12:30 at Air as our first race card of the day. You've got all of the race details here. You see it's a novices hurdle, so we did quite well in novices hurdles, probably better on average than handicap hurdles. And we'll see here, we've got all of our horses. Now I've moved the jockey and trainer data underneath horse because you couldn't really sort by it, so I thought I'd put it there. You've got your age. Now you've got last race, second last race, third last race. You've got traditional ratings here: speed, jockey, trainer, stallion, not really relevant here, and the suitability rating. And then you've got the new stuff. So here's your official rating movement compared to the last race. So you see that actually, I mean, it's a novices hurdle. You've got zeros apart from this one and this one here. That's the official rating against their last win. So you're not going to get movements here unless they're debutants in the field. Reasons to back and reasons to lay is something that you'll find elsewhere on the site, and what I've done is pulled that in here. That is basically something that I created just almost as a bit of fun a while back, to find up to 5 reasons to back and up to 5 reasons to lay, and then you got the difference. So that's happening all in the background. I thought I'd pull it through to the race cards, and you'll see here, like Ramble West has 5 reasons to back and no reasons to lay. That's a difference of 5. You've also got the Van der Weijl ratings as well, so that's the horse's earnings divided by the number of runs. I think that's probably irrelevant in this sphere, given that you've got a couple of horses who don't even have a last race. It's their debut today. So in bigger fields, more experienced fields, I'd be looking at this. And RS is your rank score. So the rank score is a relatively new piece of data that we got, which basically gives you a point when you top each individual rating, or 0.5 points if you're halfway down the rating. So you can see here, rank scores are 7.38 and 7, quite far out of the field, these two. Therefore, I will say take these two as your starting point, and maybe let's have a dig around if there's anything else in the field. So I'll sort by rank score. That one's quite interesting, so I'll highlight that. It's formed not bad, but compared to these two, you got a 97 and an 83. Those are pretty good ratings. Good jockey on Ramble West, good trainer rating, although not bad on Can either. All positive in the reasons to back difference. This one's quite short. The value's definitely in this one. Can at forecast to be 12 to 1 with a rating of 302. I think that's pretty good. So if anything, I'd be looking at minimum place money on Can and see how that does. Let's switch to another race card so we can have a look at the next race. This is a handicap hurdle. We've got way more data to deal with. What you'll also find here is we've got some green and red indicators against names. So immediately, I mean, the first thing that jumps off the page here is Royal Reserve. Has positive rating or positive statistics on class, direction, and it's progressed. So it's placed quite a lot at class at least, and in this direction, and its progression is good. That means from between 2LR and LR, it's doubled, just about doubled, but it's still progressive enough in the ratings for us to like it. So I like that. I'm going to take it. Right up at the top then, we've got Salvi, who hasn't done very well in this direction, so might not be suited, although he's got a high suitability rating here, so maybe there's something else in there. Spark and Madness, I'll have a look at Spark and Madness. And Globetrotter, Globetrotter's done quite well, and he's actually down on last race. A couple of reasons to back. What's the differences like? There's a couple there I might have a look at as well. Let's sort it by rank score, see what we get. There's still these two, although I am still drawn to that, even though he's down there. And he's got decent odds. So I might take these two out And if anything, I'd be looking at the market and saying, well, what can I get between these 3 horses? On the forecast, looks like I could probably back all 3 of them, to be honest with you, and see what happens. And you could back all 3 to win, or get some place money, probably on Royal Reserve. Let's see if there's anything interesting in the statistics. Horse going, win 2 from 7. That's not bad. So yeah, that's probably where I'd be looking. So just a bit of a recap on what you've got in this data. So you probably know all of these last race form ratings, the speed, jockey, trainer, stallions only relevant for 2-year-olds. But that's the ratings movement from the last race and against the last win. And if it's in the hundreds, then obviously they're in novices company the last time they won. Your reasons to back and your reasons to lay, you're looking for a positive difference, hopefully 2 or more. Although in this case, there's not that many with more than 1. Your Van der Waal, didn't even look at it this time. Royal Reserve, 12.94. That makes my mind up. I'm going to place that. So nearly 13 on the Van der Waal score. Even though the rank score isn't great, it looks like his ratings have gone in the right direction, and he probably is quite well suited to this. So that's probably where I'd be going.